All right, let's get right into it. For India's small and medium businesses, AI can feel, well, like this giant, overwhelming challenge. But what if I told you it's actually their single biggest strategic advantage, just waiting to be unlocked? Today, we're going to break down a blueprint to turn that potential into a real-world growth machine. To really grasp the scale of this opportunity, you have to start with this number, 63 million. Just let that sink in for a second. That's how many micro, small, and medium enterprises, or MSMEs, are the lifeblood of the Indian economy. We are not talking about some small niche here. This is the bedrock of the country's entire commercial landscape. And these businesses, they're the nation's true growth engine. They are literally everywhere, in every single industry you can possibly imagine. And get this for impact. Together, they employ over 110 million people and contribute almost 30% of India's GDP. They are, without a doubt, absolutely critical. But this is where the story gets complicated. You see, despite how important they are, these MSMEs are stuck in what we can call the AI adoption paradox, a massive opportunity that right now almost nobody is capturing. So here it is, the huge disconnect. On one hand, the potential is just enormous. India's AI market is set to explode, and an incredible 94% of business owners know AI can help them grow. They see it. But on the other hand, the reality? Only a tiny 15% have actually done anything about it. That is a massive gap between knowing what to do and actually doing it. So it just begs the question, right? If everybody sees the potential, what's really stopping millions of businesses from jumping in? Well, as it turns out, the challenges really boil down to three big categories. These are the main roadblocks that business leaders run into time and time again when they try to bring AI into their companies. Okay, first up, you've got the money problem. AI seems expensive, and figuring out the return on investment can feel like a shot in the dark. Second, there's a serious talent crisis. A whopping 70% of these businesses just can't find or can't afford people who actually know AI. And finally, you've got resistance from the inside, the good old, but we've always done it this way problem. Now, this is where it gets really, really interesting. You probably think the biggest issue is money, right? Nope. The single biggest barrier is actually a lack of support from top management. And here's the key takeaway. You're not going to win them over with some grand, futuristic vision. The only way to get their buy-in is with a small, low-risk project that delivers a tangible, measurable result, and fast. That's the only language that really cuts through the noise. So, how do we fix this? The answer is a practical, low-risk strategy I'm calling the AI-first growth blueprint. It's designed from the ground up to tackle those money, talent, and buy-in problems we just talked about. The central idea here is simple. We're going to build a growth machine. Think of it like an automated, intelligent system that runs on two powerhouse platforms. This isn't about buying one piece of software. It's about building a complete workflow that pumps out real, measurable results. The first gear in our machine is YouTube. Think of this as your top-of-the-funnel engine. Its only job is to cast a wide net, attract a broad audience, show off your expertise with video, and build that crucial first layer of trust, using both short, snappy clips and longer, more in-depth content. The second gear is LinkedIn. This is your conversion engine. It takes all that awareness and trust you built over on YouTube and turns it into actual business. This is where you become the go-to authority, capture those high-quality leads, and start the conversations that turn into sales. But of course, every machine needs an engine to run it. So who's going to operate this thing? Well, this is how we solve the talent and resource crisis. We're going to build a virtual marketing department, one that's powered by AI and automates the entire content assembly line from start to finish. So let me walk you through how this assembly line works. It all starts with discovery, where AI finds trending topics, so you're always talking about what people care about. From there, we move to production, where AI tools help turn those ideas into actual videos. Step 3 is optimization. The AI writes killer titles, descriptions, and thumbnails to get clicks. Then comes distribution, where it automatically posts everything to YouTube and LinkedIn. Step 5, lead capture, is where the system sees who's interested and automatically starts a follow-up in your CRM. And finally, the most important part, learning. The AI chews on all the data to see what worked, making the whole process smarter for the next time around. And look, this isn't science fiction. It's powered by tools that are affordable and easy to use. This tech stack directly attacks the barriers we talked about. You've got great Indian origin tools like Zoho CRM that make lead scoring affordable, and AI like Haptic that gives you 24/7 customer support in multiple regional languages. This makes a world-class marketing department possible on a real MSME budget. And this right here, this is the secret sauce. The real power of this system isn't just that it's fast, it's that it's smart. It's a closed-loop machine. Every single thing it creates teaches it something new. It learns what your audience loves and what they ignore. This idea of continuous learning means you stop wasting money on content that doesn't work, and the machine gets more and more efficient all by itself. Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but where do I even start? It sounds like a lot. The key is to not try and do it all at once. Use a phased approach. So let's look at a clear 12-month action plan that makes this totally achievable.
So in the first 3 months, you just focus on the foundation. Get your basic tools like a CRM and a chatbot set up. Simple. Then, from months 4 to 8, you hit the scaling phase. This is when you roll out the full content workflow and start posting video consistently. And finally, in the last part of the year, it's all about optimization. You use the data you've collected to fine-tune everything and aim for a real, measurable 30% jump in your return on investment.
And that's the whole point. The success of this system is not measured in vanity metrics. We're not chasing likes or views. We are measuring what actually matters to a business. Cold, hard financial outcomes, like bringing down the cost to get a new customer and driving up your overall ROI. So, to wrap all this up, if you're a leader who wants to make this happen, it really comes down to 3 things you have to do. First, commit to using affordable, pay-as-you-go AI tools. Second, make this automated workflow a core part of how your business runs, not just a side project. And third, invest in your own people. Train your existing team to manage this new AI-powered machine. At the end of the day, the game has changed. Using AI effectively is no longer about who has the biggest budget. It's about who has the smartest strategy. The tools are here, the blueprint is here, so the only real question left is your business ready to build its growth machine?